believe what Lil Durk's defense is.
Big shout out to Big Ant, the spokesman, Urban Politician TV, UPTV, stay on your pivot. Trap Lord Ross got accosted today, got put in a costume because he said some things that weren't true. And the Muslim community decided to get at him. We're finna jump into this content. Shout out to, shout out to UPTV, Urban Politician TV. Let's get into it, let's go.
We have just heard his defense make their opening statements, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm absolutely floored. You know what they're trying to do? They're blaming it all on Vonnie. Now, I don't know if people are going to go as far as to say that he's telling on Vonnie, but he basically is blaming everything on Vonnie. They're basically making this whole case. They showed the entire opening statement, right? Bear in mind that the prosecution...
Come here.
See you again, man.
Come on, why are you running?
I'll see you over there.
I come in peace and love, brother.
I'm saying that Durk's having a good time in that, man.
No.
Brian's still killing it.
Yeah. Listen, I just wanted to make some clarity.
No, bro, I can't right now. I don't want to be late. I don't want to be late.
Listen, on behalf of the Ummah, brother, you made him...
He keep his hands on Trap Lord Ross's shoulders, nigga. You are not going anywhere.
You made a folly, a fugaboo, where you said that Lil Durk is blaming everything on Vonnie. For the person,
that's what was said. That is what was said. I can't do this right now, bro. I appreciate that.
I want you to clear that. No, I need you to clear that up. I need you to.
That's what was said in court, bro.
But no, that's not what's said in court. That's the legal team. Vonnie took. Listen, why are you running, my guy? This is what I'm saying. Vonnie, listen. This is all I'm telling you. Hold on, my Belizean brother. Listen, all I'm saying is Vonnie took accountability and then tried to drag Durk in.
Why did Dee Dee's lawyers say that Vonnie is touching with the cartel?
I have no idea. All I'm saying is we don't want you to put the narrative out there that Lil Durk is on the stand or testifying against anybody. You said Durk is blaming it on him.
He is.
He's not. The legal team is saying he has nothing to do with Vonnie except the responsibility for it. Do you understand? Do you understand the difference, sir? Okay. We just wanted the brother to clarify himself.
Yeah. Yo.
Now, Trap Lord Ross, you think by now you'd get enough of being made a fool of and stop playing with these people, but here we are.
Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and man, that show was fast. And some of y'all boy, Crap Lord Ross, was ready to do a 100-yard dash to get out of the way from the man-to-man conversation that came right inside of his face. But he said, no how, no way, Jose. I got to get up out the way. As I told y'all before already, when it comes to the way that he worded that tweet and put it out there with the video he did as well, he knew exactly what he was doing, what type of conversation it was going to kick off on the internet, where people said that, oh, Durk telling, Durk moving like this, he moving like that. He trying to give his own partners up. And this is what he does with the documentary stuff. He gaslights, he misrepresents, he misleads, word semantics, antics, and word salad, and tactics and theatrics to get the people to engage because it makes for a better story and a better headline. I don't know why y'all think that he genuinely cares about this stuff and he's doing straightforward.
No, Trap Lord Ross doesn't care about the situation, nor does he care about the people connected to the situation. He cares about the headlines, the clicks, and the ticks, the oohs and the views.
Honest reporting with no feelings and no bad intentions. But some of y'all really want to believe that. I don't let no outsiders from other countries who I know ain't really moving like that, don't really care about us, the detrimental things that do happen in our community. Because if you had a level of respect, your name wouldn't be Trap Lord Ross as a dude that don't know nothing about the trap, don't come from the trap. That's a direct mockery and exploiting and playing on itself already just by naming yourself that, Crap Lord Ross. But even with this, for y'all still defending him, I don't even know who that guy is who decided to pull up on him. At first, I thought that was Durk Pops, but it's actually not. It was just some other guy that was like, hold on, bro, you misrepresented something right here. Talking to a man-to-man, but he can't sit there and have them type of conversations because he know he on BS. It could have took him 2 to 3 minutes to get that straight and cleared up. But you know what he did? Tucked his tail and got on. Said, hey, nah, man, I don't want to deal with this because these ain't the type of people I'm used to normally dealing with, bro. I don't really deal with y'all on a face-to-face basis, and y'all holding me accountable for what I'm putting out there in the media, knowing that it's going to be perceived that way. And then he came back even once more with the word semantics and antics and tried to clean it up and reword it. I never said this or that.
So look, I want to give you guys another update following on from yesterday. I never said that Lil Durk's a snitch, but what I did say is that he's blaming everything on Vonnie. I'm sticking by that. I know a lot of people are kind of out here basically like doing a little performance, just trying to, you know, come up with the best way that they can ignore the fact.
Saying he's blaming everything on Vonnie is inadvertently saying that he's a snitch. If everything is Vonnie's fault and it's not Durk's fault, and that's what Durk is saying, that's what you're saying he's saying, then that would in fact show that it's in, you know, Vonnie's situation. That's Vonnie's fault. It's Durk telling on Vonnie.
And twist the facts to try and defend Durk and, you know, placate the Free Durk crowd. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm just here reporting the facts to you. And look, I don't think that Durk's snitching. I don't think Durk's lawyers are snitching. I don't think it qualifies as snitching. I'm not someone who even cares about snitching. But what I do want to say that was crazy that nobody else is talking about was that when Dee Dee's lawyer had his opportunity to speak in the opening statement, and it was said that basically, you know, anything that the other lawyers say, unless people opt out of it, unless Brian Steele and Drew Findlay opt out of what Dee Dee or Lindsay's lawyer are saying, they all agree with it. So in the opening statement, Dee Dee's lawyer said that Vonnie was a sophisticated criminal that was part of an international car theft ring, and he had ties to the cartel. Now look, I don't think nothing is snitching at the end of the day.
All of his work.
Got that boy Ant wiping the sweat off his face, man. He said, let me wipe the sweat off my brow before I flew.
Salad, man. All of his semantics, all of his gaslighting, all of his exploitation. As I told y'all before, I don't care what none of y'all think or feel. Because I saw the comments in the other videos. Let me make this very clear with y'all, bro. If you in my people business and you from another country, you ain't gonna never make me feel shame. And I know you don't care. I know you ain't got no type of relationships. I know you ain't never been through none of this. And I see you mocking and playing and thinking. He's even mocking and joking and saying little slick stuff while the brother is hollering at him. If you do that, I'ma call it out. Can't nobody tell me not to speak up for my people or anything of the sort when I feel like we being disrespected, we being made fun of, people is making a mockery of us. As I told y'all before, sad Vlad is in his feelings because Durk dissed him in a song and quit doing his interview. So he took the opportunity to call Durk a snitch as well. But these dudes don't know nothing. If you look at the case, it's directly there from the reports that I've seen, as in and even Crap Lord Ross knows this. Vonnie supposedly already took a deal, meaning they caught him red-handed, caught him, and he was ready to say, hey, you know what? I'm admitting to everything I did, but I was funded by Lil Durk. I'm willing to come in as a witness and testify this, meaning he took the rap for it already. So as Durk's defense team, my lawyers, they're going to decide this. They're going to make the decision, well, hey, he already copped everything. He said that you the mastermind. Our defense is, because he's allegedly saying you the mastermind, hey, we got to say he not the mastermind. We got to say he did all this stuff right here on his own. This is his records. This is his history and everything of the sort. You putting out there Durk blaming everything on Vonnie. You know what that is already. Dog know exactly how he moving. And sad Vlad tried to compare his cases. Oh, man.
I didn't know that Vlad was calling Durk a snitch and all that kind of stuff either. It is seemingly like there's a campaign with the Eurocentric media against Lil Durk. It's really just a whole lot to do about nothing because this man's life is on the line. And why does it matter, you know, about your personal issue with him, about your personal beef with him, when the reality of the situation shows that you are, you know, just basically being chastised and being accosted in public opinion based on people who are upset that you wouldn't sit down with him or do interviews with him or don't like the way you represented yourself online. Whether you're guilty of crimes or not is irrelevant. They just want to make you seem as such.
You know, I just spent millions on Vlad. You ain't never been in no murder situation on no case. You ain't never had to pay no lawyers to fight for your life. You ain't been in these type of legal fees or court cases to understand it. And you do have the common sense to know this, but you're trying to just basically, my opinion is more valid than y'all's simply because you don't like Durk. We got common sense, bro. As black people in the black community, some of us, we come from it, we live around it, we deal with it, we experience it, we know how it goes, we stay out the way and mind our business. But what we also know is We learn from seeing what other people around us that been through and getting information from them directly because they around us. They went to school with us. They know us. So we don't got to go do the same thing if we can avoid it. Stay on your pivot. All of you outsiders, I'm going to stand on that real business. Some of it's going to make y'all feel uncomfortable, but I do not care. I can care less. I'm going to speak up every single time. These outsiders, these gaslighters, these misrepresentatives, these...
Nah, man, excuse me, Big Ant the spokesman ain't feeling no flu flammer, skullduggers, or larceners. I respect them. Red dots to the left, you know the rest, man. Say a prayer and be blessed. We gone.